Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a 2007 Acura RDX. This car is in the color silver. It has 19-inch tires and it is all-wheel drive. This car also has a turbo. You'll be seeing it on the back. There's a badge that says turbo. And this car also takes premium gas. In terms of gas mileage, this car gets 19 in the city and 23 on the highway. I hope you all enjoy the video, and let's move on to the engine. In terms of engine, this car has a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine. It has 240 horsepower and goes 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. Moving on to the door, this car has a very unique door. I'll tell you why. At first glance, it looks normal. You have all your window controls. You got your door handle. You got a water bottle holding area. You got a speaker. The unique feature is this box type cubby here. You can store anything in here, and it's also got a lid. It's on the other door too. This is gonna be your gas cap release, and this is your hood release. Taking into consideration this car is very old, it is remarkable it still has mirror adjustment. In terms of steering wheel, this is a very simple steering wheel. You got your volume controls, channel controls over there. You got your talk, call, disconnect, and pickup buttons over there. These buttons I'll explain later. At the top, you got your cruise control buttons over here. And this is your talk button and back button over there. Now that I said I'll get to these buttons later, these buttons have to control the tire pressure and everything, like to see how much you have, the gas mileage, how much you have left. Once you see when I turn the car on, if I toggle up and down between those buttons, the menu changes over there. It tells you your range, your pressure, your heated and cooling, tire pressure system check over here, all this other stuff. It just toggles between all of this. This right here is going to be your startup interface. When I insert the key, you're able to see it says welcome and all the lights turn on. And whenever I start the car, you'll see all the gauges will flare and more lights will come on, like your check engine lights. And whenever I switch the car off, you see it says goodbye and it slowly will fade away. Over here, we have the climate control / dashboard area. You got driver temperature control. You also got front defrost and climate circulation. On the other side, you have high and low fan adjustments and passenger temperature control. You also have rear defrost buttons on that over there. And this car has a nice navigation system. You can see whenever I toggle up or down, right or left, the cursor will move on the map. And you can also zoom in or out. So there's a dial behind that toggle that lets you zoom in or out. You just spin that dial. This car also has buttons around the dial. Those are buttons like menu buttons, cancel buttons. That helps you like set a destination or like go back to your previous destinations. Or you can cancel and go back to the map. Now let's talk about the radio system. You got your disc / aux, XM and AM and FM buttons at the top. This car also has a 6-disc changer. So you could load 6 CDs and change between them with the buttons that say 1 to 6. It also has a volume dial button, and that's also going to be your radio off and on button. To the sides of the volume dial button, you got your seek and skip button and tune folder buttons. Now let's talk about the gear lever. So you see when you press the brake and pull the gear lever back, it goes to reverse. Pull it back one more time, goes to neutral. Back again, drive, and then back all the way, it goes to shift mode. And then you can just push it all the way front and it goes back to park. It's very simple, and it's actually a lot better than most newer cars. It's more cleaner, moves more easier. Now let's talk about the center console. Please excuse the ripped fabric, it's a very old car. You see, at first glance, it looks very small. The box area just looks overall very small. Once I open it up, you could see that actually you could fit a 15-inch laptop in here. That's very awesome. This feature I'm about to show you I've not seen in many old cars or many newer cars now. You could actually lock the center console, and that too with the key. And you could also lock the glove box. I really like this feature. It comes in very handy when you park in like places that you are suspicious about. Moving on to the seats. The driver's seat is actually power adjustable, so you can go front or back, up or down. The passenger seat is actually not, so you have to move it by yourself manually. Coming to the back seats are actually not very special. They're just a row of seats that get the job done. But what I really like is how it folds down, giving you complete access to the trunk. You have to just flip up the top and then pull it and flip it down. Then there's a lever at the back of the seat that lets you fold it completely down. This gives you complete access to the trunk. I really like this feature because it comes in handy when you're like hauling like a big picture frame or anything. Just gives you a lot of access. The other seat actually also does that. Moving on to the trunk is actually really easy to open. You just pull the lever, the whole thing will open up. The good thing about this trunk is you could actually fit 6 or 7 suitcases easily without even folding down the middle seats. That's a really good feature. And to pull it down, you just pull that lever and it just comes back down. The video has come to an end. If y'all enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Also comment down below what car you would like me to do next. I'll be back next week with a new car and new video.